You could just be sitting around having a fun time playing Phantom Forces, and then your deck, this gun is still insanely good. Holy what? So hello gamers, welcome back to another Phantom Forces video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top 10 scariest guns in Phantom Forces. There are plenty of guns in this game that are very scary to deal with. Let's go for 1,000 likes on this video. I have more top 10s, so if you guys want to see more, make sure to like and sub. At number 10, we have the L86 LSW. This has fallen from grace as being an extremely scary gun, but it's still very scary to deal with, man. And yeah, the old gun was just ridiculously strong, kind of like the Scar Hammer, but maybe better. It also made an intervention like crack every single time that you were suppressed by it, which was just ridiculous.